Hey there, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is your message for the second week of August, August 9th. Boy, we are just cruising right through it, huh? I am in my backyard today. It is beautiful out, so I thought I would do some messages out here this week. I'm going to use the, ooh, goodness, all the jumpers here. The Darkness of Light Tarot for your reading. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna give it another shuffle. And while I'm doing that, if you're not aware, we are in the Lionsgate portal, which is the alignment of Earth with Sirius, the star, or what we call the central sun. And it's just this super gateway for manifestation, which is awesome because don't we want a boost going into fall? I feel like that's when people really start to get some momentum somewhere, is stepping into fall. It's when like school starts and you get back into a routine because you had the summer to just have fun, and now we're getting that super boost of power to move into our next phase, whatever that is that we want to manifest. So for you water signs, I'm going to see what message you have to work with this Lionsgate portal this week. Okay, let's go. Ooh, the Hanged Man reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. The Chariot. All right, interesting. All right, I think that you are on quite a healing journey. Quite a healing journey. So what I'm seeing here is the Hangman reverse is like you've had this time to be reflective and just be, and not try to gain ground anywhere or make any big moves. It's just this quiet period of contemplation and just existing. But now you're ready to move forward. You are ready to go. But there's also something sort of holding you back in getting a new, I think, relationship off the ground or putting yourself back out there. The Chariot, when I use this deck, typically means something that has happened in the distant past. So this could be childhood or it could be past life. Something not just related to how a more recent relationship had ended, but something else. There's this theme that has been carried forward through your relationships from something that had happened way in the past. So when you were a child, maybe it was a family relationship or something that you learned about relationships that has carried through, that hasn't been working for you. Or this could be something from the distant past, in a past life, that is holding you back a little bit here. So let's dive into this and see what's going on. Four of Cups reversed. Four of Coins. 10 of Wands. Okay. So you're very much looking forward to moving on. You have nothing left in the past now that you know of that you need to deal with. I think you've done a great job at taking that opportunity to have your Hanged Man moment, where you let things be, you don't try to rush anything, and you use it to really go inward and contemplate what you want, how to heal yourself, all that good stuff. And by doing that, you've come out the other side and you don't feel like you're bringing any baggage with you. Knowingly is the key. There's always some baggage coming forward, but it might not be something that you recognize at the surface level. Okay. Yeah, you went through a lot of baggage, actually. You really cleaned house with this big pause that you had, and good for you, because a lot of people don't take that opportunity, and then they bring their baggage forward into some new relationship, and we know how those tend to go. So getting rid of as much baggage as you can so that you can move forward with light and not with burden is excellent. So kudos for you for doing that. Right now, I think that you are looking into, I think you're being a little bit more practical with what you're looking for now, which is great because you're looking to settle down and find something stable. And maybe that doesn't mean necessarily making a family and going through all those emotions, but you don't want to just have somebody for fun. You want to have somebody around for the long term. That's what I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of thought going into all these materialistic things of the world. You know, how do I find somebody that will match me in their own security? You know, are they stable in their job? Do they enjoy what they do? Do they have any you know, baggage as in terms of you know, having kids left over, that's a terrible way to put it, but having kids from a prior marriage, is that something that you want to deal with? Like all these practical things that go into a relationship besides just in the heart space, you're taking this into consideration now too. So you're minding your P's and Q's as you move forward with getting back into the game. Okay, 9 of Coins reversed. You are ready to soar. You are ready for that freedom. You already have been able to appreciate what you've got, and you're looking for something to complement that. So let's see what we've got here. Yep, the Lovers. We're moving forward. We're making conscious choices towards what we want. Awesome. Good, good. 7 of Wands. You're in a position of power. You're probably in a more stable position mentally, emotionally, financially than you ever have before, and now feels like the right time. Like everything is just in the right order for you. So this is awesome. What I really want to get into is, what is that piece that's holding you back, and where is it coming from? So I'm going to continue to pull some cards here. So I'm going to ask the cards to clarify. Oh, there's the jump. Okay. The Hermit reversed. So there is something that you didn't quite dive super deep into when you had your pause for contemplation. And this might be something that's really hiding so beneath the surface that you just didn't recognize it. So let's keep going here. Okay. King of Wands reversed. I think you're not that great of a communicator. And maybe that's what it is. There's all these different pieces of a relationship that you are super good at. But where it really is super important is this communication aspect. And you might be falling short there, but you don't recognize it. Being a master communicator takes a lot of time and effort and experience to know what works, what doesn't work, how to express yourself. And this could be where it's coming back into play from when you were a child, you know, vocalizing your needs and then maybe not having them met, or having them crushed in front of you, where you know, the parent might have made all those decisions for you, and so you never really had the opportunity to learn how to communicate what you need and what you want, and drive it forward. I think that's where this is coming from. Okay, keep going here. Yeah, the devil. And there's some nudity in here. Probably should have said that. So there's this. I'm gonna pull one more real quick. Yeah, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. I think that's what we're looking at here, is this lack of confidence in being able to communicate, which is really not helping your relationships, because it lets people walk all over you, or you don't get what you need because you're not communicating what you need. And I honestly think that this is something that has come up before in one of these weekly readings for you guys, water signs, that communication is something that is a battle. It's a work in progress all the time, and you can't like let up on it. It's always something you have to be conscious of when you're in a partnership. So, okay, let's keep going here. Knight of Cups reversed. 6 of Coins. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so this is your chance to really take this advice and do something with it, because you are extremely giving. You're a wonderfully giving person, which is great. That's a super important piece of a relationship too. I think you fantasize more than you actually vocalize. By fantasize, I mean you know what you want. You have a dream of what you want to be doing with, you know, somebody else, what you foresee the future to be, how you want to design it, but you're not bringing it into reality. It's just kind of sitting there on the table. I think you need to be more vocal with what you want, because that's the only way you're going to know if the person in front of you is the right partner or not, and how they respond back, because you don't want to waste your time or their time either. Again, this is super important. I think this is kind of coming to a head where you have the opportunity to get off of this cycle and break the wheel, so that you can move forward and find that amazing partnership that you're looking for. Use this Lionsgate time to start communicating better. How do you do that? You know, get together with people more often, even people that are close to you, and just be very honest with them about things that are going on internally. You know, practice with them, because they're the people you trust. So things that maybe you haven't, you know, spoken about, what are you afraid of? What are you thinking? Like, how has life been this past year for you? Things that are really uncomfortable to talk about, start talking, even just as a little bit at a time, to get more comfortable with having those uncomfortable conversations, so that when you get to this point where you meet somebody and you want to vocalize the things that you want to have, and that's super important to you, and even if it's not important to them, and you get into that uncomfortable place of having that conversation, you feel more confident that you can do it and that you can communicate clearly. So volley it off of the people that are closest to you now. Take that opportunity in this next week, while we have the Lionsgate portal available to us, to incrementally change our behavior going forward, so that we set ourselves up for success. Yeah, I really think there's a lot of hope here. I don't have any reason to think that you can't do this, but you just need to buckle down on it and step outside your comfort zone and start vocalizing the things that you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like. Stop going with the flow with people, with things that you're doing with other people. Even if you don't like it, just say, I don't really like doing this. I don't know that I want to do it again. Be honest, be open, communicate. Okay, that is enough for you guys, water signs. Whew, that was a deep one. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you take this message to heart and you know, give it a shot. Get together with people that are really close to you, that you trust, and will appreciate what you have to say, and really listen. Because you've got something great out in the ether coming in for you, and I don't want you to miss it. Okay, we will talk again soon. Take care.